Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk to you about Bangladesh. But before that, I'm shooting from Dallas, Texas, the land of the cows, the land of where everything is big in Texas. Now anyway, I want to talk to you about Bangladesh because of the fact Allama Saydi will get his verdict tomorrow. Allama Saydi is one of the most respected religious leaders in the world. He is one of the few that was given the honor and the privilege of entering the holy Kaba. Meaning inside the Kaba, when you go in, you may be going to Hajj, but you're probably not going to be able to go inside the Kaba. You have to be somewhat very important. You have to be someone that's very religious, somewhat very influential to be able to go in there. Allama Saydi is one of those individuals. Now, what is happening in Bangladesh is that he was indicted and he was accused of some bogus accusations. 20 actual accusations. I have it in the description. Now, these accusations are just pure absurd. Makes no sense. Makes no logical sense. These accusations have kept him in jail for over 2 years. Now, Bangladesh is supposed to be a progressive nation, or it's trying to be, because Sheikh Hasina, who is the current Prime Minister of Bangladesh, has stated in 2009 that she wants Bangladesh to be a digital Bangladesh, to be a digital nation, which means that it wants to be progressive. In fact, many of the videos, many of the advertisements that you see in Bangladesh is extremely progressive. Many of the people that are in media as well as in the institutional centers in Bangladesh want to be extremely progressive. But the thing is, these idiots, these numbnuts, these knuckleheads don't realize that progressiveness comes with rationality. Rationality and faith needs to go in hand to hand, or hand in hand. If it doesn't, what ends up happening is that you have an extremely secular community. Without spirituality, you cannot be progressive. You need spirituality to be progressive. America is the king, or the ruler of the world. It is the superpower of the world. And you know what? In America's dollar, you know what it says? In God we trust. Although, this God could be money, this God could be, Jesus or something else, na'uzubillah, but the fact is that we believe in a higher power in America. People have the right to worship whatever they feel like. People have a right to, practice their political ideas, even though they don't like certain individuals, even though they don't like certain policies. Now, in Bangladesh, that is not the case. If you are a religious individual, you are associated as a Rajakar. Now, I know Allama Saydi is being accused and being called as a Rajakar, but the fact is still the same. He is not a Rajakar, because he has stated himself in 1999, 1998, 1997, and before and after that he is not a Rajakar. And if people were able to prove it, he would give them a certain amount of funds. But no one has came forward. Also, something I forgot to mention is the fact that he is a parliamentarian in Bangladesh. He is like a congressman, like in America, for Bangladesh, meaning he's a parliamentarian in the parliamentary of Bangladesh. He's a parliamentary member. Now, he stated that if you can prove that I'm a Rajakar, I will resign from my parliamentary position. No one has been able to prove that. Yet, he's been in jail for the past 2 somewhat years with some random and bogus accusations. These accusations just came out. Now, why would someone do that? There has to be some political vendetta, political aggressiveness, political agenda behind it. And there is. Now, with that said, I want to take your attention to something else, which is this. Whether Allama Saydi is hung, whether he is free, whether he is in jail, the point still remains the same. Allah is the ruler, Allah is the king, Allah is the one that gives us life and death, Allah is the one that provides everything. In my belief, Allah is the Alim al-Ghaib, the knower of the unseen. Now, what does that mean? That means that the extremists that are standing and fighting and drinking and killing people in Bangladesh, they will get theirs. I cannot stand violence. I cannot stand anything that is wrong, especially when you are being ignorant. You're not looking beyond your own biasness. Look beyond that and see what's happening in the world. See what the other party is saying. See what your party is saying, and see if it makes sense. Look at both sides. Don't be blind. Don't be brainwashed. If you are finished in this life and the next life. Don't think I am not threatening you. What I'm saying is the fact that you are finished as a person. Your soul is not there. You will lose your soul. You will lose yourself. Do not let that happen to you. Think beyond your community. Think beyond the people that's around you and become progressive. Become a person that thinks, and ask God, ask the Almighty to make your mind a little bit more stronger, make your mind a little bit more open. Ask God so that He gives you guidance so that you understand what's going on. May Allah protect Bangladesh. May Allah protect us. May Allah protect the world. May Allah protect all of us. And finally, may Allah give freedom to Allama Delors and Saydi. Whether you agree or not, please do acknowledge this fact, which is that I have the right to say what I am saying, and you have the right to say whatever you're saying. You don't need to agree with me, but you better respect me. Salam.